Hello and welcome to Lemieux Reviews. This will be our fourth installment of We Live. I just wanted to let everybody know before we get into our review that next week, because of work obligations, I will have the next video, number 5, out a little later than usual. I want to thank everyone for their patience and hope you join us.
We Live 4, Extinction Day, made by the Miranda Brothers. Colorist Ava De La Cruz, with letterer Dave Sharp and editor Mike Martz, and distributed by Aftershock Comics. Looking at that cover, bright, happy, you might think even exuberant. The type of cover and art that tricks you into thinking you're in for a happy-go-lucky story. You know, something very different than what you actually see within these pages, which is in truth a story of survival and perseverance through incredible hardship. On that note, we go to a touching scene of what Hollywood thinks all young couples do, as John and Meg sit on top of a car overlooking a cliff, sharing memories and making out. As they reminisce about memories, shared lives, and dreams they had, they also decide to have one last trip with the help of some mind-altering assistance. The trip has them flying/swimming through the canyon amongst fantastical creatures, and at the end, a single image fills them with hope that everything will be all right. Hard cut back to the present as we join the kids back on top of the cliff, trying to figure out how they're going to get past and or distract the cultists. But Humbo is the man with the plan. As the cultists are distracted disposing of their hostages, he attacks them with his mech, taking down one after another. While Humbo engaging in fisticuffs, the cultists regroup, open fire on him. Though it seems small arms fire does absolutely no harm to the mech. Humbo even taunting as they shoot. The cultists, not yet being out of tricks and being seemingly well prepared, throw grenades that erupt into electricity, rendering the suit immobile. But in the classic Major Look style, the mech is empty, being remote controlled from a distance, so they could lead the people away and board the train. It doesn't buy them long, though, as they are spotted trying to board the train, and the bad guys open fire on them, riddling the train with bullets. Children and fanatics pile in, all running for the front, men in red catching up to the children. Humbo, having successfully picked the lock, begs Alice to fall back. Humbo, having successfully picked the lock, begs Alice to fall back. Alice signals for him to leave her behind, but Humbo, in a show of pure loyalty, jumps between the cars and joins the fray with the gorilla, shouting out, "Always together." Now that the train is quiet and safe, Tala tries returning Hototo's cape. No further words passing between them, as the younger brother and older sister cry for their lost friends. Tala's letter whirls away. We find out it was a letter telling Hototo goodbye and how she can no longer travel with him, but not to be afraid, because he is strong enough to make it on his own. They make it to the end of the line, which is flooded with travelers and soldiers. The soldiers separate the siblings, Tala begging them to let her stay with him just a little longer. As they are separated and the boy is put on the bus, a riot breaks out. Molotov cocktails are thrown. Soldiers light on fire or hit with projectiles as pure chaos ensues, finding out that the bracelets can be removed and are being sold to the highest bidder, leaving the poor children behind. A few of the travelers decide to take matters into their own hands and commandeer a bus, take the children to safety themselves, and the countdown to extinction reaches 0. The sky erupts with lightning, and roots rip from the ground, making a beeline for the city, as if they come alive, with a mind of their own. And that, everyone, was part 4 of 5 of our series. This issue, aptly named Extinction Day. Hard to believe there is only one entry left to our first series. I think this comic was a great display of what loyalty to loved ones is, standing by their side no matter what troubles face you. I like that for the most part, the series has maintained the same level of quality throughout its run, whether it be this art or storytelling.
And I really enjoy a story with all or nothing stakes, where even the safety of the main character isn't assured. Where you can have panels that the characters say nothing at all, but the story and expressions of the characters explain everything you need to know. And I can't wait to see what the next installment has in store for us. This has been Lemieux Reviews. I am Ross Lemieux. Thank you for writing, like, share, and subscribe. And just as a reminder, because of next week's issues, we're going to have this series out a few days later. Thank you very much.